Good morning. My name is Matt, the Disillusioned 1811, and behind me you can see Mount Rainier, and directly in front of me is Mount Adams. It's a little hazy out here. I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but there's a little bit of fires going on out here out west, and so it's a little hazy. So hopefully you can see it. It's just totally impressive. And what I'm doing out here is I'm out here training for the Spartan Ultra World Championships. I'm actually on a trail called Boundary Trail number 1. It's Labor Day weekend. I got about 5 weeks to go until my big event, which is in Telluride, Colorado, which is a 24-hour obstacle course race taking the second weekend in October. So I'm trying to get as much time on feet and climbing in mountains that I can to prepare my body and mind for this event. But right now we're camped. My wife and a couple friends took our adventure mobile, Chevy Colorado ZR2, with the GoFastCamper. We're camped out at Council Lake, and we were lucky to find a camp spot. So I just took off. The trail's right there. I took off the trail, and it's going to be a great weekend. I'm going to be doing some trail running, hiking, paddle boarding, fishing, just all good stuff to keep me active. So hey, if you're into this kind of stuff, let's follow along, see what happens on this trail run, see if we get some good views, and have a good time this weekend. Beautiful day out here on Council Lake, doing a little fishing, floating around in this kayak. It's pretty relaxing. So I think later this afternoon, this evening, we're going to go hike up to that vantage point with Karmen, Dale, and my wife Steph, and get a nice view of Rainier and Hood, followed up by some pasta dinner and wine today. So yeah, this is pretty cool out here. See if we can't catch just a couple more fish for fun, and then maybe go get a little nap. morning. It's Sunday, and Dale and I are out here on Council Lake early this morning trying to catch some of these rainbow trout or brookies, and just enjoying some good camp coffee. Just an excellent morning out here, super calm water. It's not too cold. Fish aren't biting, but who cares? As they say, the worst day fishing is better than the best day in the Matrix filling out TPS reports. So yeah, we're gonna do a little fishing out here today, and I think later this morning when it warms up, or later today after some breakfast, I'm gonna try to paddleboard this whole entire lake, which should be a fun adventure, good exercise, kind of cross training, standing on your feet for a while and working the upper body. So let's see if we can't catch some trout this morning. You can see right up there, that is called Council Bluff, and that's the great overlook that we saw Mount Adams, which is behind us this way, and then Rainier would be off that direction, and then Mount Hood is back this way. But that's Council Bluff, and that's the hike we did last night before dinner, so you can see where we went to. So yeah, it's pretty beautiful morning out here. Well, fishing isn't too hot this morning. I had a pretty decent sized one on that rock right there I was casting from. Dale's out in the kayak right now fishing with some bait, and he's got a pretty good system going. He's catching a few out there. But it's time for me to work my way back to camp. I'm gonna hike back to camp and cook me up a good old breakfast so I can get some energy for this afternoon to do some fun stuff this afternoon. So let's work our way back to camp and get some breakfast going. Maybe I'll come back out after some breakfast and give a shot at it again. Didn't really want to clean any fish anyways. Just out here to enjoy the morning, nice and peaceful. So we'll come back out. It's always fun to catch them, but I don't really want to clean them. The only thing I'm catching right now is my rod. There we go. Man, catching lots of bushes. Okay, come and get it. To keep the beer and steak cold, we needed to set up this solar panel out into the sun there. So yeah, I think we're gonna make it through the trip. I made it out onto Council Lake to do some paddleboarding. It's just gorgeous out here right now. And there's hardly anybody out here on the lake. It's Sunday afternoon, and most of the campers in the campground packed up and left home. But we're gonna stick around for one more night. Get out here, do some paddleboarding, and cook up a nice steak dinner with some red wine, and maybe get a little hike in before dinner. Head out to, it's called Taklak Lake, which is a pretty cool scene. So yeah, really nice out here right now, and it's a good Labor Day weekend so far. I didn't want the steak. I wanted the bone that came with the steak. This is my dentist. I floss out.